welcome to a Maundy Thursday edition of the Ministry Moment. We're talking about the disciples and Jesus today, especially after the Palm Sunday parade and all of that, and it doesn't stay happy in parade form.
Yeah, what the disciples don't realize is that the authorities are plotting secretly to take Jesus, to arrest him. And I don't think the disciples have come to terms or fully understand that it's part of God's plan for Jesus to die.
And Jesus talks about this a couple of times, and then also talks about this at the Last Supper meal, which we have.
Yeah, and it's funny, kind of in real life, people, when they know they're going to die, or
they're leaving it, or moving to a new place,
graduating. There are certain things that you like to do, or ways that we commemorate that or celebrate that. And in this case, Jesus, they were about to celebrate the Passover together. So he called all of his disciples together to have that meal.
And Jesus reminds them in the meal about his upcoming death, and how he knows he's going to be betrayed by Judas and denied by Peter.
He blesses the meal, which is where we take our communion from, that it's his body that was given for us and his blood that was shed for us, and remember that, or take that in remembrance of him.
And we also have the foot washing, where Jesus becomes the servant in the servant leadership aspect. And so make sure you crack open that lavender Epsom salt foot soak and go ahead and have a good soak today.
Have a good soak. Yes, please. One of the other things that's pretty common for Jesus as a human is he went to Gethsemane, and he took his disciples or his friends with him, and he wanted to go find a peaceful place to pray. And I think all of us have a place or a certain condition that we like to have when we're maybe anxious about something or want to give our full attention to God. We have a place in mind that we go to.
Yeah. And just like some of those times when we're in those places, we get interrupted. Jesus is interrupted by Judas, who comes and gives him a kiss as the official sign to the authorities to have Jesus arrested.
Yeah. And then finally, when that happens, when they arrest him, the disciples, his friends, run away. And I think, I hate to say it, but I probably would have run away as well. If you see someone getting arrested, my first reaction would be to run.
Stay out of it.
And not get into trouble and not get arrested.
Yeah. And so Jesus starts his goodbye tour with this Maundy Thursday meal, and also then moves on to saying goodbye for real on Good Friday.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.